Hello, fellow readers. Today I wanted to share with you some books that I have recently read, some books I'm currently reading, and some books that I plan on reading soon that I highly recommend, and just talk about them a little bit. So, yeah. Now, this book I recently read because it struck my interest, and honestly, by the time I was done with it, I cried. I actually listened to it on Audible. It's the type of book that if you want to know what Christian nationalism is, this book will explain it. If you have come from a Christian nationalist household and are trying to kind of escape that framework, this book might be for you. If you just want a little bit more understanding, this book also might be for you from the outside looking in. Overall, it's just a really interesting book about the author's journey. Next book. Alright, this book is incredibly fascinating. I'm still kind of diving through it. But this book is more than just pronouns, right? Now, I love English and I love grammar, okay? This book talks about the women's suffrage movement. It talks about how, generic words like the generic he, for example, doesn't really fit anymore, but how it was used over time. It also talks about gender-neutral words that have been used in the past, and also the context alongside those words, which is also incredibly fascinating. It's really, really cool. I could go through a whole deep dive about this. So, yeah, check this out if you're interested. The Constitution and Other Key American Writings is another really good book that I happened to find at a Barnes & Noble. It has a lot of, very important documents in it, and I thought it'd be important to kind of look through them and read the primary sources. And in doing so with a lot of these, it has really opened my mind to a lot of things, because I don't think a lot of the time we actually read the primary sources, right? Especially the 13th Amendment. And it helps put some things into a historical context and perspective, as well as how a lot of these documents are impacting us today. Stonebridge Blues by Leslie Feinberg is another book that I can't wait to read. I will probably be starting it here within the next few days. It's another book that was recommended to me that seems to be really good, and I know that it's very much so a classic in the queer community, especially among the lesbian and woman love woman community, so I thought it would be really important to read up on that. And yeah. Alright guys, the sun is starting to go down. Those are my book recommendations. Have you read any of these books? Do any of these books interest you? If so, go check them out.